Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a bit of a treat for you guys today. This is Casey Kucharyk, and he is a relative unknown bodybuilder. Now, I love presenting guys like this on my channel that you don't see usually anywhere else, but it can be very difficult to track down any information on these guys whatsoever. But I deduced that this guy was born probably 1960, considering he competed as a teen as far back as 1978. 78 with a physique like this. But anyway, I believe him to be of Poland descent. I believe he is a Polish bodybuilder. But anyway, the pictures speak for themselves. And if I am not mistaken, there has been no work done to these pictures. They have not been edited in any way, shape, or form, as far as I can tell. I mean, if you guys are experts on the matter, let me know. But if not, this guy has insane proportions. Look at the quads on this guy. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Keep in mind, as far back as the late 70s, guys. So this guy was truly unreal, and it wasn't just the front double bicep. He was more than just aesthetic. Well, you could see from the quads themselves that he was packed with muscle, but my soul, look at this guy. He is not only lean in the midsection, but very stout as far as the pec development, the shoulders, delts, arms. I mean, that along with, if I do say so myself, a very handsome young man as well. At one time, he was young. But anyway, he was not too many bodybuilders that have that type of, raw, thick muscle coupled with a waistline. You could barely see this. You just don't see this type of freakish proportions on today's bodybuilders. And yeah, you may have seen some small waists before, but this guy had it all. He had a world class set of abs, second to none, to go with that little tiny wee midsection. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. And I've been keeping rather silent thus far, as far as the back development is concerned. But take a look. This guy was a true giant. This guy was a true freak. And that's the thing. He was only a mere 210 pounds. I believe him to be probably 5'6", 5'7", maybe. And keep in mind, all this stuff is just stuff that I've deduced. I believe him to be from Poland, although I'm not exactly sure. I believe him to be born around 1960 or so. Could be 59. But this is just unbelievable. The rear double is just as impressive. Look at the lat insertions. That is like winning the lottery as far as genetics are concerned. Truly, truly to behold. And if you've never seen this guy before, you're probably scratching your head, wondering, well, why have I not? Why have I not? And like I said, people are discouraged from making content on these guys because hard to find any information whatsoever. We do, however, have his competitive history. Like I said, 1978, competed as a teen. He won the AAU Mr. USA competition, and then he elected not to compete for several years. 1983, he emerged back onto the scene. He won the title. He won the New Jersey Championships, NPC. He won the overall on that. So it seems like, he was competing, winning, not competing. He'd go back, he'd win. Probably not a whole lot of money in the situation at the time. He did, however, compete the following year in 84, where he placed 7th. And it was at the NPC Nationals, so a whole new group of gentlemen like Rich Gaspari, Mike Christian, things of that nature. The following year, 1985, Casey would take home the AAU Mr. North American title. I mean, for 85, guys, look at this development, in particular those wheels. I mean, you're probably wondering, why have I not heard of this guy before? 86, he would take second place at that year's Mr. America contest. He lost to Phil Hill. So guys like Phil Hill hanging around, it's no wonder. It's no wonder he was discouraged. He did take a couple years off after that situation, returning in 1988 and perhaps having one of the best years of his career. He won the Mr. America AAU, and then he went over to the NABA. He went to NABA, and he won his class at that year's Mr. Universe competition. He did not take the overall title, but hey, you won your class. People consider you a Mr. Universe. He did the exact same thing the following year. He repeated his performance, winning the Mr. America competition, 1989, and he also went on to win that year's Mr. Universe competition, his class that is, and throw in a World Championships under the NABA promotion as well. He won that title. So 1989, probably his best. And then it all kind of went down from there. 1990, his placing slipped a little. And then by 1992, Casey would enter the IFBB. Right place, wrong time. It was a little bit too late for his career. He took, I believe, 16th or something like that. Or maybe he didn't even place at the 1992 Night of Champions. I don't know if he was overlooked or maybe he just was defeated. But, I mean, judging by a lot of these shots, in particular the back shot, he was holding his own against Robbie Robinson. And I believe Robbie placed second or third at that event. Anyway, probably overlooked because he was a NABA guy. I mean, I hear of that stuff happening. He competed in 93, also very low placings, and competing one more time at the Canada Pro Cup in 1995, placing 14th. Ronnie Coleman actually won that event. This is the most recent picture that I can find of Casey, and that's the only reason why I think he's from Poland, because he's wearing this shirt. He's the Polish bodybuilder. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this guy at one time, I mean, maybe the best physique in the entire world. In the mid to late 80s, I would say. He would have gave Lee Haney a run for his money. Keep in mind, he had that back as well. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Love giving you, guys, treats like this. Casey Kucharyk, probably getting his last name mispronounced. I apologize. Anyway, hit thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.